Well, I think people pay attention, for better or worse, people pay attention to what happens in the American legal system. And I think it's just true that in the first instance, seeing the results of the push for gender equality, not necessarily associating it, if you're in India or in West Africa, not necessarily associating it with her name, because you might not know much about the American legal system, but the results, the impact of a change in the law and in the practice of equality in the United States, in which she played a huge and central role as an intellectual driving force. That has had an impact in every continent. And as you know, as we all know, questions of gender equality are front and center in the lives of all societies now. And having a powerful example of a legal tradition developing responses to the challenge of long histories of gender discrimination, hierarchy, and oppression, having that model is useful for people everywhere. So this is not just a point about the United States. She's an American lawyer, legal scholar, and judge. But it's a point that is of great importance, I think, for people everywhere, and she's recognized widely. People in other countries have heard of her, and that's interesting because, after all, even in the United States, most people haven't heard of some of the justices of the Supreme Court. So to be a justice of the United States Supreme Court who's known elsewhere shows that you've had an impact outside the United States.